Hello YouTube, PC Perini here from PC Perini's Tutorials, and I just wanted to wish you all happy holidays, not holidays, I don't care, whatever you celebrate, don't celebrate, it's not up to me, um, but I do celebrate Christmas, and this Christmas, one otherwise unlucky individual received a almost new iPod Touch, courtesy of PC Perini Tutorials. Um, First of all, I just want to kind of go back over the rules. They were you had to post a comment, video, or text, and I would and subscribe to my videos, and I would review that comment and see if you were, who was most in need of an iPod. Now there were a lot of people who could really use an iPod, and I really wish that I could have given each and every one of them an iPod Touch. I did feel really bad for some individuals who didn't get it, but there was one person, excuse me, one person in particular, and I've decided for the sake, because people can get a little outraged over this kind of stuff, especially if it's not completely random, um, which this obviously wasn't random at all. I've decided not to release his or her um, screen name, video, YouTube name thing, but I'm just going to say that this person has been contacted. They have gotten back to me, and the iPod has shipped to them, hopefully just after Christmas. It's been a while. YouTube's been acting a little funny for me. I haven't been able to actually get this video up, but hopefully it'll go up today, and I can finally put this all to rest. Again, thank you so much. The support that I've gotten. There is one little stipulation that I did have to look over: is anyone who posted a comment in order to receive the iPod Touch and then went back and put some stupid comment like worst video ever on my most popular video, which has been Leopard XP, or really any of my other videos. I had to not count them in the competition, and I'm not going to disable comments because that's censorship to a big extreme, and that's just wrong and stupid. But I had to discount them because that was rude and stupid, and I don't really want to give my iPod to someone who fakes a story on my comment board and then goes and trashes the rest of my videos. But anyway, so that's all set aside. The person has been contacted. They were very grateful to receive this iPod, and hopefully they'll put it to good use. And hopefully I'll be getting some more stuff to give away here shortly. Pretty much every time I make an update into tech, my old stuff, I don't really have a lot of family to give stuff to that don't already have new stuff. So, YouTube, you are my clientele for hand-me-down tech, but it's good stuff. I mean, the iPod Touch, I did upgrade from that. Now, I didn't upgrade to the iPhone like I thought I was going to. That didn't pan out, but that's okay because I kind of weighed the iPhone, and it wasn't quite what I was looking for, but definitely, it's definitely a good product, and definitely the iPod Touch was a good product. I kept that in very good condition, barely used for the person. I preloaded it with a few apps, just so as kind of my Christmas present to them, if you will. And it went over really well. And YouTube, I thank you for that, and I thank you for posting comments. I thank you for subscribing, because the more people that I can get to my videos, the more important it is for me to keep making videos, and the better it is for me. But I do kind of want to get back to what I had upgraded to instead of the iPod, and it is this little device right here. This thing is the LG Lotus, if I could get my bearings here. As you can see, it's got a full QWERTY keyboard. It is not touchscreen. It doesn't have the amazing multi-touch features, but personally, it has an MP3 player. It has navigation like the iPhone. It has, Facebook mobile, obviously. It's got Google and YouTube, and it's, it's like, I don't know, 2x3. You know, it's a tiny little square, and it's perfectly sized for, you know, the iPhone is like that big, same width, and you know the screen's always exposed, and it's always getting scratched up on other stuff, and so this thing is definitely a good product, and I will be posting more videos about that later on. In addition, I got a pretty simple Bluetooth headset here that goes with it. Excuse me, it was a cheapo little thing by Jabra. Good quality for calls, not very good quality. I tried to use it on my PC as a headset, like wireless headphones. Horrible quality for music, but very, you know, good quality for calls. Um, Definitely good for, you know, when you're driving. I don't advocate driving and talking on the phone, but if you absolutely have to, get one of these. Don't have the phone up to your ear and only be using one hand to drive. Um, some other stuff that I did manage to, you know, haul in, and I'm very grateful for, is a new watch. This little doohickey here. And some of you may have seen this around the internet. I know a lot of people who have seen this say that it's the ugliest thing they've ever seen. I personally really like it. I think it looks, you know, decent. I mean, it's not, you know, it's not a fashion watch or anything, but yeah, that button right there says Wi-Fi. You click this thing, it's going to start scanning for wireless signal. Wait for it. I got 3 bars in my room, 8 being the maximum right at router. And then what you do is you pull out your, you know, your smartphone. Now the Lotus doesn't use Wi-Fi, but you pull out your smartphone, you pull out your laptop. Then you can see if you can connect to the SSID. You know, you can get in. This thing does not. A little flaw that I found with it. This thing does not tell you SSID or encryption um, standards, but you know, you can, if you sit down and you open your laptop, you can figure out which has the signal that this was matching up with. This searches for the highest signal in the room. So you find out what the highest signal is, and then if you know, you kind of know what you're doing, and you know, if it's, you know, you can get in, or you know, if it's encrypted, you can search for something else, or you can move on. It's not the greatest product in the world. It has its flaws, but I think being able to see if you have Wi-Fi in, you know, a certain spot of a house, this is good for picking up dead zones. It's good for network detecting, which I happen to do a lot of. But that is very cool. And one other thing that I did get, and I am not going to show you the whole thing on camera because it is pretty big, but I will show you this. This is the wireless adapter for the V-Rocker gamer chair. Now, this was given as a gift to me and my 2 brothers, specifically for playing Halo and other first-person shooter kind of games where that surround sound is really, really useful. And just it's got directional audio, and that's a good all-around product. Also, it sits a little low to the ground, but that's okay. And that's good. And the final thing that I did get, I got one last thing, and this was sort of an early Christmas gift, is Guitar Hero World Tour. This, you know, I'm not big on the video game videos. You know, I've never done anything about any of my video games, but I will say that Guitar Hero World Tour is probably the best Guitar Hero game since Guitar Hero 2, and that is also including, you know, it's the best rhythm game. That also includes Rock Band. Rock Band, definitely very good. Rock Band 1, that is, but kind of lackluster now that, you know, Guitar Hero's got the whole band going, and Guitar Hero 2 was just a big, hey, you know, here's the game. Guitar Hero 1 was okay. Guitar Hero 2 hit the shelves, and it was gone, and it was good. But Rock Band 2 versus Guitar Hero World Tour, the Rock Band 2 drums, okay. You have to go out and buy cymbals if you really want the cymbals. I particularly really like the cymbals. I'm not going to go out to Mad Catz and spend $40 on cymbals after just buying a $200 plus game. Guitar Hero World Tour, I'm looking to get the controllers and drums separately because I just got straight game because I already have the Rock Band stuff, but Rock Band 1 that is, but I'm looking into getting the controllers and the drums because, you know, Red Octane really does do a good job with that, and their controller, the new controller with the slide neck and everything, it's great, it's wonderful, and their new drums, 1, 2, 3 cymbals, good, very good product, and I do like the gameplay of World Tour better. The charting, it's a little off, but that's okay. And it looks like I'm running out of time, so this has been a PC Perini not tutorial. I hope that wherever you are, you're having a good time with your iPod, and thanks for subscribing, thanks for being around. I appreciate it, YouTube.